Good evening, Raw Dandy Golf. How can you make an affordable DIY divot action golf mat? I was shocked when I started looking around at golf mats. Was really surprised at how expensive they were. You'll see a lot of different ones. I've tried several. I have the fiber built flight deck. This stuff that's in the ground here is the Easy T Hybrid. But I just was experimenting a little bit, and I've been very happy with the results on this one. I'll walk you through. It's just real basic. I'll provide a link to all the products that you can get for these. But I personally just made a little hole in the ground, 1.5, 2 inches down to kind of sit this recessed down. I have used just the turf. Now, this Easy T Hybrid, you can see there's not much, not much backing on that side. So I had tried putting this just right on concrete, but and using a stance mat, but I preferred kind of to have it recessed into the ground, stand on grass. Of course, nothing is just like grass, but you try to get something that's not going to tear up your entire yard. But I just got a little remnant here of the Easy T Hybrid mat, and what I did is I got a 1-inch yoga mat off of Amazon, and I attached, all this was cut to size obviously, and I'll put a picture of what I have in the ground, but I adhered the yoga mat to the back of the turf with just some 4x8 3M hook and loop fasteners, and that adhered it pretty good. So just basically, and like I said, this was all cut to size, but basically just adhere the mat to the turf like that, cut it to size, put it in the ground, and then I used kind of these ground stakes, just these ground staples, and put it through there to hold it in place. And I was just kind of experimenting with it, but I've been really happy with it. It feels really good. It's not too squishy, but it just has a really good feel hitting down and through. Been very pleased with it. You can get the yoga mats. Check Amazon Warehouse. You can get it for pretty reasonable. You don't even have to get the color that you'd prefer. You can just cut it to size. It's just going to be putting it on the back of the turf mat. But and you can get a 1x2 remnant of the Easy T Hybrid, I believe, for like $65. So you can make yourself a pretty cheap divot action type mat. So been very pleased with it. All the links will be in the descriptions, but give it a try. You kind of can do it yourself. It's not super expensive. Don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. And I've been very pleased with how this feels, and real good for reducing shock on the hands and arms as well. So thanks for watching. Give the products a check in the links. Thanks so much.